Hello and good afternoon, my friends. Welcome to the morning tea message. I'm not confused. I'm not confused. This message is going to be for today and tomorrow. And let me tell you why I'm going to do them a day ahead of time. One, because it makes sense. Most people like to know, have some guidance in advance. But in addition to that, what I learned is because of these new standards that YouTube has, they are holding videos. And so my videos are being literally held for, I think, 24 hours. So if you self certify your videos as having questionable content or something like that, then it's more likely they'll get posted. So, for example, although this is a live video, it probably won't be posted until tomorrow. So, look at there are always solutions, right, guys? So the wonderful thing is that I know that now. That's awesome. So this message is for today and tomorrow. Hi, Tamra, Erica, Capricorn Moon. Yes, so this message is for today and tomorrow. And then tomorrow's message will be for Monday, and Monday's message will be for Tuesday. Isn't that great? Hi, Stephanie. The other thing I learned, friends, is that YouTube is unsubscribing people. That is really happening. So you have to make sure you are still actively subscribed, especially if you watch and you don't get notifications. It is very likely you are no longer subscribed to my channel. Hi, yo. Good afternoon. Thank you. So it could be, friends, that you are actively unsubscribed. So just resubscribe to the channel. How about that? Yes. So that's why I've been losing people, because they just arbitrarily, I guess if you're not actively watching or actively being a part of the Healing Tea Tribe, then they just decide they will unsubscribe. That rhymes. So anyway, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, friends. It's not a one-time, one and done thing. I'm learning. Okay. All right. Good to see you. All right, guys. So this message is for today and tomorrow. I hope you guys have a fantastic Resurrection Sunday, Easter Sunday. Whatever it is you celebrate, I hope it's beautiful and nice. So guess what? When I was getting dressed this morning, I started listening to Bob Marley. Oh my gosh. And it was just the best. The song was in my head. I didn't just intentionally say I'm going to sing Bob Marley. But um the song, don't worry about a thing, cuz every little thing is going to be all right. Come on, friends. Don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing is gonna be all right. Yes, that's what I was listening to. Getting dressed this morning. Don't worry about a thing. Beautiful, 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 you guys. Love you dearly. So, yeah, that's what I'm on today. Absolutely. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. All right. So I'm just going to say a prayer. A prayer. Sorry, I dropped that on my desk. Hi, Miranda and Love Self. Good afternoon. So, yeah, if you're just joining, this message is for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I do have rather young energy, and it's annoying to people, namely my dad. But do you think I care? I don't. I don't. I maintain this joy. The world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. How about that? Yes. Happy feeling in the air. Yes. Touching people everywhere. Plenty love and everything. Wow. Listen to the people sing. Yeah. Hey, I got myself. Hey, what? To remind me of love, my soul and my heart. Yeah. I believe in love and these, hey, happy feelings. Feel that happy feeling. I spread them all over the world. From deep in my soul, I wish you happy feelings. Hey, do you know what I mean? Hey, I'm a party by myself. Happy feelings. Yes. I. Happy feelings. Hey, I'm feeling that, y'all. Woo! Happy feelings. Hey, I got myself to remind me of love. Hey, I'm feeling that, friends. Do you know what I mean? Yes. And I am wishing you guys happy feelings and spreading it all over my YouTube world. How about that? So happy Saturday to all of you. Happy Saturday to all of you. And for anybody who don't want to be happy, that is your prerogative. You do you. You do you. But I am still spreading love all over the world as best that I can. All right, friends. So that being said, let's get into your guidance for today. Holy Spirit, I'm so ready and thankful and just believing for the very best for all my friends, all of their protection, provision, confirmation, affirmation for their lives, that they be encouraged and loved. If they don't know it, haven't felt it, haven't heard it, let them know they are loved today and tomorrow. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys. So new partner fell out while I was talking. We'll see how applicable that is. All right. Messages for my friends. This is for April the 12th and 13th. My niece had a fantastic birthday yesterday. It was awesome. All right. Child is here. Beautiful. It says you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. So, quick question. What would you tell your 6-year-old self now, being the age that you are? What would you tell your 6-year-old self about life? Just think about it. What would you tell your 6-year-old self, your 10-year-old self, your 12-year-old self about life, having lived as long as you have? Just think about it for a second. Write it down, something like that. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to children who need you. So sometimes this card is about when children will be a theme. You could be around a child today or tomorrow. It'll be a significant, it'll stand out to you. Okay. So you don't have to look for the energy. It'll stand out. If it resonates, it'll stand out to you. Like, oh yeah, I am preparing to spend time with my niece tomorrow, or my daughter or son, or something like that, or a child could need you. Okay. But that's what this card usually indicates. And then we have here, listen. So there could be a child in your life that really needs you to listen to them, or you could be the child that needs someone to listen to you. Right? You could be an adult child. It says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you to listen. All righty. And then the heart chakra is here as well. Alrighty, very interesting. Somebody's child could definitely be on their mind and on their heart. Oh, Erica, that's interesting. Yeah, there's something like that. Let's get some more guidance cards. So, from Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection, it says, "See me in their eyes." So it says, whenever conferring with somebody face to face or across the miles, looking for the highest within them. I feel like this card, when I've been seeing this lately, it just makes me think of like FaceTime, or you're seeing somebody face to face. It could be a child, okay, your child, a neighbor's child, someone. It doesn't have to be related to children, but that's about when we see people face to face, when I see that card. And then most people are trying to survive, which is true, right? Literally and figuratively, whether that's coping with mental stress, physically being sick, trying to recover. But it says, just remember, people are so beguiled by your charm, awed by your confidence, and inspired by your choices, they simply forget to say, thank you, please, and I love you like crazy as often as they feel the urge. So this card is about when you don't feel appreciated. Maybe people aren't saying thank you. Maybe you're doing stuff you feel unappreciated. Okay. But you are appreciated. And sometimes people forget to show you gratitude, or just don't because they have a lot on their minds or something like that. But this is also a reminder, hi Carmen, to not be that person, to also, for us to be the person who says to people, I love you, I appreciate you, thank you for all you do. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's good. That's a great reminder. Great reminder. All right, to show gratitude. And as much as, you know what, and as much as I feel like I'm a gracious person and express gratitude, there's even more me, ouch, 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 to show gratitude. You know what I mean? To even say thank you for things I don't even think about. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's a good reminder for me too. All right, guys. So let's take a look at the overall energy for today and tomorrow, the 12th and the 13th of April, 2020. So we have the Death card and the Star card. Very powerful major arcana as the overall energy. This is major transformation. Something could be coming to an end. The Star card is an Aquarius. So we got Scorpio and Aquarius as far as cards go. But this card is about healing, restoration, and your dreams coming true. So something could be ending. Something could be healed. We'll see. We'll get more guidance here. I also see a King of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It could be, you know what? It could be somebody not feeling well, but they recover. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, I think there's a good outcome. That's how I feel with this. But let's go ahead and do the full spread. Let's see what the potential challenge is. Potential challenge, please. What do you want us to look at? Oh, that was everything. So the Knight of Swords, which is very direct and honest communication. You guys know that today Mercury enters Aries, which is all about the direct, honest communication, making quick decisions, and the Eight of Cups. So the challenge for some people may be to spin on a dime. Like, you know what? I'm changing direction. I changed my mind about X, Y, and Z, and doing what it is that you want in your heart to do. So this heart chakra guidance card we got, and this Eight of Cups here is like somebody really wants to follow their heart. Like, you know, you have a deep down desire to do something. All righty. Yeah. And so the challenge could be really finding the courage or wherewithal to do what you feel in your heart you want to do. For some of you, it could be going, you know, it's something that will be very successful. You could get a lot of notoriety or attention from it. But yeah, that's what I see. Following your heart. What is the foundational energy? Oh, that song just came to me. Listen to your heart. Something calling for you. Listen to your heart. Yeah. Listen to your heart, friends. Listen to your heart. I don't know where you're going. Something like that. And I don't know why. Listen to your heart. Yep, for sure. The Fool card and the Chariot. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. You definitely, some of you, this will resonate. You feel the urge to be free. That Fool is the Aries energy, the Chariot is Cancer, and you have the Magician and the Sun. This is a very powerful reading, friends, because it is, you already have six major arcana in this reading, which is so powerful. It's a powerful change, a powerful perspective. You want to move forward. This reading will resonate with people who feel an urge to move towards the best that life has to offer. No longer procrastinating, following your heart, getting to this sun. Yes, for sure. For sure. You know life, you just feel the urge, the draw and the pull for life to be good. You know this. You know this. I like this a lot. You feel the urge to act. That is totally Mercury in Aries, though. That's Mercury in Aries energy. You feel the urge to act, and you're not. This is beautiful. Even if you're going into the space of the unknown and not having everything worked out, every little detail, but you have enough faith to believe it's going to be all right. Every little thing is going to be all right. I'm telling you. Yes, recent past from my friends watching. Don't worry. Oh, that's in my spirit about a thing. I'm telling you guys, because every little thing is going to be all right. Yes, it is. Keep decreeing and declaring it. The Four of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody could have been offered a new job recently in the past. Yeah, or an opportunity to go to school, an opportunity to learn something new. I like this. Look at this. And the Nine of Pentacles is here. Very successful energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, as far as zodiac signs go. But this is really nice. This is really nice. There's something new that some of you want to start. Let's take a look at this crowning energy. Crowning energy from my friends. The Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Some of you feel drawn to a person. The Knight of Pentacles, we know, is slow moving, but moving. Okay, slow moving, but moving. Helpful. The Emperor card is an Aries card. So if a person is normal, I feel like, you know what I feel like? Somebody is very slow to make a connection work or something like that. And I don't know that that's normally their character, but I do see some slow forward movement. So yeah, they're waiting or they're procrastinating. The Seven of Pentacles is here. So somebody is procrastinating, waiting on something. They have faith, but they're evaluating the cost, the return on the investment. And I feel like it's emotional investment. I don't feel like it's money with this. It's like, is this really what I want to do? I feel like they definitely want to do it. And look here, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody does want to express emotion. I think they do have their eye on you. They could just be taking their time. Um, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, so let's take a look at the potential outcome, and I will clarify this for you guys, okay? I feel like somebody's going to be looking at each other face to face, especially with this card, see me in their eyes. And this Two of Cups, you see how intently they're looking at each other? Someone could mirror you. What else is coming to me is you could be a lot like a person and not realize it, like you're mirroring each other. Hi, Mr. Gigi. Again, friends, I did learn, make sure you're subscribed, because if you're not getting notified, I did learn YouTube is definitely unsubscribing people for sure. Okay. So make sure you're subscribed actively to my channel. And also, if you subscribe and comment, I add you to the free reading raffle, which will be next Wednesday, the 15th at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you're subscribed so I can add you to the raffle. And I mean, it's for a full live raffle, like my $55 reading. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's look at this potential outcome here. And if you missed my little Bob Marley tribute, just rewind to the beginning of, of the video. The lovers. See, something is destined. There is, I mean, you belong together with somebody. You feel drawn to this person. And your challenge is literally following your heart and not letting your head get in the way, but it's definitely true. What's the potential outcome here? I love this. All right, Five of Pentacles. Okay, that is about loss, needing resources. The Six of Wands is here. So there could be somebody coming towards you, excuse me, or you're moving towards somebody that needs help. Is this a single mother? She looks like a single mother. See, this is when I need my glasses on. She's holding a baby. So somebody, I think that's where this child card comes from in our original guidance here. Someone, it could be a single parent, but somebody needs resources. But it looks like somebody's going to come in and help you. And then here's the King of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You could have ostracized or isolated yourself from this person. I see a 10 of Swords though. Something coming to an end, which the Death card is in your overall energy. The Moon is here too. So something could be coming to an end that you guys don't know about yet. Some people desire for something to come to an end too. I'm just saying. Some of you have been betrayed and you don't know it. Which is the best kind of life, right? Ignorance is bliss. If you want to live here, it's almost like who gives a shit? I just feel that. You know what I mean? Like, so what? And it depends on what it's about, especially this day and age. If you find yourself in a vibration that I was in earlier today, don't worry. You ain't worried about it because it doesn't matter. For some people, the betrayal doesn't matter. It doesn't mean it does not change your bank account status. It does not change your Facebook status. It's like, well, okay then. So the fuck what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't matter. And in the big grand scheme of things, if you have your life, your health, and your kids are fine and your family is safe, some of this shit don't matter. I'm just saying. And I'm just saying, this is powerful energy, you guys. I'm not kidding. Like, some of you are moving towards a place in life where it's like, I'm only concerned about higher vibration happiness. I have to do what makes me happy. I'm not the low vibration stuff. I'm not worried about it. Like, if my basic needs are met, I'm good. Seriously. And I'm not just saying that. I understand stuff. We get concerned about stuff, but I am asking you to consider what is a matter of life and death and what is not. And if it's not, it can be healed. Whatever it is can be healed in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Like my mother told me a long time ago, sometimes death is healing. Something ending can be healing. Somebody walking away can be healing, right? Especially if it leads you to your bliss, to a happy place. I know we want stuff that we want, but what we want sometimes isn't always good for us. And it ultimately doesn't always make us feel good later. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me clarify. What's the Death card? I know I'm preaching good. I know y'all, it might be a tough word, but I'm preaching good. What's the Death card, please, Holy Spirit? All right, so the Knight of Cups, it could be a Scorpio, I'm just saying. And the Eight of Swords. Somebody could be afraid to move forward. Huh. It could be a Scorpio. The Knight of Cups energy is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you have anxiety or fear, I do feel like healing is coming to your situation. It could be a very helpful person coming into your life to help you with that. What's the star card? I'm also getting to that you must show yourself love to heal some of that. The Page of Cups is here. So yeah, that's somebody who, you know, I like this. I feel like somebody owes somebody an apology, but they're slow doing it. See, the King of Pentacles is here again. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Hi, guys, anointed. Somebody owes somebody an apology. And they can heal the situation, but they don't want to, they could be taking their time doing it. Any other information about this stuff? Thank you. The Lovers. The Lovers. There's a genuine connection. You could be at a distance from this person. But the Eight of Cups is here again, which is following your heart, like your deep soul desire. Some of you don't see this apology coming. It's like somebody's going to apologize to you, or show that they care. What's the Chariot? Yeah, somebody could be returning, and you're like, what? Judgment, breakthrough, and the Ten of Swords is here again. This also feels with this Victory card here that someone has gotten over something, which I do love this. Someone has gotten over something. The Victory card is here. It's like if you were holding a grudge against somebody, you are free of that thing. I like that. I like that. You're letting it go. That's good. The Ten of Pentacles is here, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like, again, like a lot of truth. You could be finding out that you have some kind of settlement, or what's the word when someone passes? Like inheritance. Yeah. Somebody could be learning that they have an inheritance. And I see the Two of Cups again. So yeah, you could be getting some honest information about inheritance or something like that. God's anointed. So you guys, she just walked in, but you didn't see this. And the Child card was here. That was one of the first guidance card we had. And that most people are trying to survive. Yep. So she will be in our prayer, sending love and light to your daughter. All right, let's see what this Fool card is. Five of Cups. So grief. The Knight of Wands. And Temperance is here. Again, more healing energy, balance, harmony. Let's see what the Magician is. What's the Magician and the Sun? The Queen of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Star. Again. If you're at odds with somebody, I do see a conflict here. I think a situation is going to be healed. Something is going to be healed. A tide is turning. There's a lot of love. The Queen of Cups is also a motherly energy. It's intuitive, but it's also a very motherly energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody could not be feeling well, like God's anointed with this 5 of Cups and 10 of Swords. That's when people, 10 of Swords, a lot of times too, can when people don't feel well. The 5 of Cups is when people are emotionally down, depressed, and stuff like that. But I do see a very helpful energy coming into a situation to provide healing, encouragement, love, lots of love. Um, and I see it turning around though. This is a very powerful reading in terms of major arcana. Several of them are here. Um, what's the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles? All right, the Hanged Man and the Magician. So for some people, there's something you're trying to create, but it's a slow start. Like you're ready to move, you're ready for it to go, but there's a need for patience. And sometimes we don't know why that we need patience. It's just trust spirit. Okay. What's the Emperor? It is a push-pull energy here because the Emperor is very much somebody who takes charge of something, but then you got the Knight of Pentacles there, which is a severe contrast. It's like I want to take charge of something and then I'm held up and you move slow. Something is destined. Then you got the 7 of Pentacles here, which is about patience and faith. So it's definitely like a push-pull energy, almost like a Saturn Mercury thing. Like you want to get started, but there's that Saturn disciplinary and planning kind of so it's interesting because it is sort of like temperance, a perfect blend of passion and patience. Seriously. And so if you don't have it, that's what's needed. So clarifying, the Emperor is the Justice card and the King of Cups. So I feel like somebody is doing what they feel is right, friends. I'm just saying. So let's say there's a person who is not allowing themselves or allowing somebody else to do something. They're doing what they feel in their heart is right to do. They're exercising what they feel like is good judgment. Okay. And somebody could be withholding money, somebody could be withholding emotion, affection, but I feel like they're doing what they feel is appropriate. It doesn't mean it's right, but they're doing what they feel is right. Maybe in this particular time, like, being very conservative with their resources because they don't know the state of the economy. They don't know how things are going to be tomorrow. So they keep holding back. But I do see a 6 of Swords here, which is somebody who is going to be helpful moving forward into more peace and mental harmony. What's the 2 of Cups about? And the 7 of Pentacles. Am I hearing like somebody saying, I'm doing this for your own good? You know what I mean? It feels like that. Like, well, I'm doing this for your own good. What's the 2 of Cups? All right, the Emperor again, the Page of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. So it feels like someone, again, it's like it could be an older paternal figure, but it's like someone is literally like watching. It's like somebody making a decision based on what they see you do. Almost. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to get information before they make a judgment call or before they decide something. I feel like they're still going to move towards you, but it's like they want to see how you handle situation. It's like for some people, let me give you an example. Like they want to see before they give you money, and they're not going to give you the whole kit and caboodle all at once. Maybe somebody has a trust. Okay. And so let's say there's some inheritance, but they're like, I'm not giving it to you all at once because I don't want you to squander it. I'm not sure what you would do with it. So I'm going to give you something in increments. That's how it feels to me. So someone is very wise. It's like, I want to see if you can handle a little bit, if you could be, a good steward over a little, then I will make you ruler over much. Just to borrow from my biblical example. So that's sort of what it looks like. Like somebody's like, I'm going to start small right? And then I'll give you more. Okay. Mm-hmm. There he is, Mr. Gigi. He's smart. He's smart. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody is just like, okay, I could give you, and somebody did that with me recently, like in January, had the potential to give me several. Okay, let me put it this way. They get in December, it was around Christmas, came from out of nowhere. I'm not lying. It was like a reading came to life in my life. Seriously. Came from out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, friends. I'm not joking. And asked me, and this it might be on some of my previous videos, but literally asked me how much debt was I in and said, okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give you the money. And I was like, say what? Yes. And then they said, but I'm going to give it to you in increments. Like, I'm not going to give it to you all at once. I'm going to give you a certain amount. How much do you need right now? And I was like, what? But that's literally what happened. So people, an emperor is a smart person, and you have the justice card here, Libra energy, but balance is important to them. And I think there is somebody who definitely loves you, but because they love you, they're also wise with their coinage, right? So they're not going to, it's I'm telling you, you got the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. It could be a very frugal person. It's not that they don't have resources, they're just sort of they're frugal and cautious, which makes them very much a millionaire, right? This emperor could very well be a millionaire, an affluent person. And that's how they stay a millionaire, because they don't give everything away. They are cautious about who they give stuff to, and they want accountability. They want a return on their investment, or they want to make sure that you're not going to squander or waste what they've given you. But I do see them coming to help you. I think they want to just see, they want to assess the situation. They want to assess the situation first. And this could be you helping other people or someone helping you. They love you. They're just cautious. They're trying to be wise over their resources. All right, what's the Five of Pentacles? All right, the Seven of Cups. All right, so somebody is options, looking at their options. It's making me feel like people are looking at their different bank accounts too. Look at these cups. See how they all have something in it, but it's all different. I feel like somebody is trying to figure out what is most appropriate to give you. Like, they could give you all kinds of stuff, but they're trying to figure out what is most appropriate to give you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I give you a necklace and you need groceries? You know what I'm saying? So somebody is trying to decide that. And then the Ten of Pentacles is here, sitting here. So this is, again, long-term success. I feel like somebody is looking at the long term. Like, okay, it's not the immediate need. It's the long-term stabilization of your situation. Okay. Which is, again, a very wise energy. Very wise. What's the Six of Wands? And the King of Pentacles. Okay, the Ten of Wands. Somebody needs help. Just, it's a lot of responsibility. And the Two of Swords is when we are, indecisive and that kind of thing. So somebody has a lot going on. I think the Two of Swords can also be when you have a blind eye. The High Priestess is here. So there's a blind spot, friends, that you or someone else had. It's a blind spot. You may not even know this person has feelings for you, because I see a Two of Cups and a Ten of Cups. Someone sees you as a long-term option. Now, what they may be looking at too, and you can know this person, but what they may be looking at too is how you handle stress, stressful situations. People could also be looking at how you handle money. If they're looking at you truly as a viable life partner, they may be looking at how you handle certain situations. That makes sense though. What's the King of Pentacles? King of Swords. Very sensible person. Could be somebody with a military background, could be an attorney. Interesting. A very honest person, could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or Capricorn. Devil card is here. But I feel like you're going to be getting some communication from this person. What's the Ten of Swords? The King of Pentacles, guys. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. And let's see the two. Some of you have your choice between an earth and air. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Oh, conflict. Okay. Internal or external. And the Six of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. Somebody could be very torn about whether or not to give you something, give you money or something like that. There's definitely some conflict at play here. It seems like it's regarding resources. It could be people are dealing with more than one person, or you have more than one person interested in you. I do see a Queen of Pentacles. Hi, Corey. A Queen of Pentacles here. Um, Okay. And a Seven of Swords and a Five of Pentacles. Here's what I think is happening for some of you. Some of you could be in a relationship. Let's say you're a situationship or relationship or something. But one person is okay. So let's say there's a child. This is just one scenario. And the child needs resources. Okay. And one parent is very benevolent, this Queen of Pentacles, right? Very, so you guys have it to give. It's not a question of resources, you have it to give. But one person is very analytical, like, I don't want to just be giving money to people and they're not going to do what they're supposed to do with it. Whereas the maternal figure in this scenario, or the other personality type, may be more generous. Like, well, they need help. Let's just help them. But somebody else is like sort of counting the coinage. What are you going to do with it? Um, be careful too about getting swindled by people who are claiming they have a need and they're just taking money, like random fundraisers on YouTube, or you know what I mean? Like scams, because people are scamming people right now, which I think there's a special place in hell for people who do that. But so there's a conflict, I feel like, between a couple people who want to help maybe an adult child or a child with something. Hmm. Here's what I think. You can't always know everybody's motives, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to give, here's a life lesson. If you're going to give and help people, then you need to give with no expectation of ever getting it back. To me, that's the right way to give people things. If they pay you back or are able to return the love, the favor, the blessing later, great, wonderful, fantastic. But if you give where you can comfortably give with knowing that you don't have any expectation. You don't need to know if they do what's right with. If you're going to give, just be benevolent, right? Then there has to be a place of where you release it. You know what I mean? Where you release whatever it is. Um, Even if their motives are off, if you feel compelled to give to people, you just do it. You know, even if you get, like, when people are homeless and you're like, a lot of people feel this way, like, I'm not giving that homeless man money because he's going to go buy liquor. Okay. You know, I just feel like you don't know people's plight. And sometimes, or what people need to get by, or what people need to cope, or what have you. So I just think if you're going to give, just give out of a heart of service, knowing that you will get it back in some other way, shape, or form. I believe in karma that way. So the good will come back to you. Um, the other thing that's coming to me, guys, is that the number one reason people get divorced is money. It's not cheating and stuff like that. It's money. It's fighting over resources. So just keep in mind, because I'm looking at a coin, a nine of pentacles and a tower and a seven of wands. And so I know that's not discussed a lot sometimes in tarot readings. Um, but money is the people, if you, I'm telling you, how you spend money, your relationship with money can break or make a relationship probably more than the emotional stuff. It's how are you responsible with money? How do you what's your relationship with money? Did you come from a background with a lack, and so because of that you have trouble saving or whatever, being a consumer more than a saver? um that's what that whole book Rich Dad Poor Dad was about. So um I'm telling you, it's of money is very important. And so if someone is very generous, and here's a solution, okay? There's always a way to give. So if you are a person who is a planner, you're an earth sign or an earth sign type personality type, someone who's very conservative with giving, you'll be more comfortable giving if you set aside money for benevolence. Like you budget that into your budget and say, um, here's my fund, your benevolence fund. Okay. And you just put money in it. Some people do that with their change. They just collect change or whatever, but it's with the intention of giving so that you're not giving out of your bill money. You're not giving out of your money for other obligations. You literally are budgeting to give, which is a really responsible way to give, especially if you feel torn, like, well, how am I going? You know, so you want to. That's a way to give responsibly, and then that way you don't really have to worry about what people do with it. Not that you should, anyway, in my opinion. But it's a way to give where you're not as concerned about the outcome or getting it back. You've allotted that money strictly to help other people. And so it's just a good practice. It's just a good practice. Okay. And you don't have to get an attitude like when people call you and they need something and you're like, Dad, you all, a lot of times people get angry because they know they're going to help you. They can't tell you no, but they're so mad because they're going to go into a fund or an account that's designated for something else. And they're going to help you out of their own need. And so they're really pissed, but they're going to do it anyway. Right. Because people don't want to see people suffer and they're going to give out of their need. And there is a blessing for that, friends. There is a big place of blessing for that. I've seen it in my own life a kabillion times. I have very generous parents. They were always giving when I was growing up. Always, always, always to their families. And they've been very blessed as a result. So interesting. Okay. Little a little I love that little practical earth energy that just popped up in here. Isn't that great? Oh, Corey, that's beautiful. I like that little earth energy that popped in here. Thank you. That was very practical, pragmatic, and awesome. Because that's really true. That is true. I know we like to talk about emotional stuff. I'm all for the emotional drama of it all. However, the reality and truth of the situation is most breakups and stuff like that happen with people, it is money. It is how people spend their relationship. Do they respect money? Do they see money as energy? I'm telling you, that's the biggest factor. So your some last guidance for you is to be gentle with yourself, which is nice, and love matters. Number 43. Interesting. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Cool. Oh, that's nice, Mr. GG. Okay. There's another book too that I absolutely adore. It's more along the lines of law of attraction and things like that, but it's called Creating Money. Love it. Love it. Love it. I did do, and I'm not a Republican. I'll just put that out there. But I did do Dave Ramsey's class twice. Um, what was it? What was it called? Something Peace, Financial Peace University. So I did Dave Ramsey's thing twice. Good principles in it. Some good principles in it. I don't necessarily agree with some of the premises, and actually ended up in a very in-depth debate with somebody online today. We were talking about the coronavirus, and when people try to politicize a public health issue, it makes me angry. And my background, and so I think sometimes people mistake my eyelashes and this hair for me being a political lightweight. Not the case. Mm-mm, mm-mm, not at all. So, but I am on the side of truth, and I am on the side of what is, our humanity. And so my point to this person was the point that they were making. I'm diverging slightly, but the point that they were making was that um, Democrats were trying to basically drain the economy. And I was so shocked because I was shocked for a number of reasons. But my point to this person was, if you feel like, and she made the statement that, well, people are going to die anyway. And she was in the medical profession or something like that. But my point to her was like, well, if you feel that way, then politely turn in your PPE to people like my sister, who's a nurse in Dallas on the front lines trying to save people's lives. Turn your PPE in, and you could go on and get a one-way ticket to that great peaceful shore and go on and cross over. Go to the grocery store and touch everything, and then touch your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really believe that uh the virus is just a virus, and it's like other viruses we've had, and there's, it's becoming political and Democrats are doing blah, 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 then kindly turn your PP in to the people in New York City. Turn it into people in Dallas, like my sister, or other nurses who need the stuff that you have up in your house. Turn it in if you feel that way. If you feel like people are going to die anyway, you don't need PPE. You don't need a mask. Go on to the grocery store. Offer up your own family, but don't offer up other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, I digress. I needed to get. I feel very strongly about that. This is not the platform for that. However, um, I do believe that. Um, Back to this reading. This is a reading that's just reminding me of the importance of good communication as it relates to finances. If you're a couple or in a coupled relationship, it's important to discuss your relationship with money and how you see giving. And so I got off on that tangent because I was telling you I've done Financial Peace University 2 or 3 times. Great course. I didn't believe everything in it, but you can always extract something good out of anything, in my opinion. And so I extracted the good stuff that was in it, the stuff that is true, and left the political stuff out. But a good way to see money. Now, things right now, everything is not, all things are not equal in this world, and the disparities in health, the disparities in resources is exacerbated and pronounced by the virus. And what's becoming apparently clear is that who has and who does not have. And that gap between the rich and the poor, the haves and have nots, is getting bigger and bigger. And it is very evident when you see large, large lines of people trying to get food from these food banks who also don't have enough. And if you are sitting, you can see that even in the people who get tested, celebrities who can get a test the same day or next day, and others of us who are sitting in the house, our best defense is prevention because there is no way for us to get a test. Really? So there is a disparity in America when it comes to resources. Everyone's life is not valued in the same way or capacity, and I understand that. Doesn't make it right. So anyway, friends, so this is a very practical reading, which I absolutely love. We're going to keep God's anointed daughter in our prayers, um, for her healing, her safety, and her recovery. And anybody else who needs prayer, we send you lots of love and light. Blessings to you. If you just tuned in, I just want to make a quick point. I did not make a mistake on the title of the message. It literally is for today and tomorrow. Okay. And so because YouTube is posting my videos the next day, then when people watch this tomorrow and it says morning team message for April the 12th, tomorrow I'll be recording for April the 13th. So we'll be a day ahead, right? So we'll be a day ahead, which is great, right? Which is good, good, good. And I did learn that YouTube is unsubscribing people. So make sure you are actively subscribed to my channel. It is arbitrary. It will just automatically unsubscribe you. So if you would like to be a subscriber, I would appreciate it. And I will also add your name to the free reading raffle that I'm going to do next Wednesday, April 15th at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so to be eligible, just subscribe and comment, and I got you in the bag. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you more than you could ask, know, or imagine. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Yes, 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 yes. And if you are interested in booking a personal reading or just doing the empathic listening session, which I do, that is a session where sometimes people just need to get stuff off their chest, kind of like what I just did. But they want to do it in a safe space and they want to do it in a space where if they do need some type of professional guidance, then you can do that. Okay. So that is a service. I do offer an empathic listening service. It's not expensive. It's only $22, but it does give you a chance to sometimes get stuff off of your chest. Some people aren't into metaphysical things, which is fine. And they probably don't watch my channel either, but there is an outlet. So if you know of people, kindly share that information with them who could really use a person to listen. I offer that. Just listen. Just listen. I don't have to say anything. I will just listen. And sometimes, there's such great value, friends, in being a good listener. Because sometimes people will sort their own stuff out. They don't need you to tell them what to do. They just want you to listen so that they can sort their own thoughts out or hear their own thoughts out loud. You know what I'm saying? So listening is such a beneficial skill. And keep that in mind because there could be someone coming to you today or tomorrow that just wants you to listen. They don't want you to solve the problem. They don't want to hear your opinion. They don't want to hear your editorial on why things are the way they are. They just need you to listen. So listening is a hot commodity. And let's extend that listening ear to others. Okay. All right, friends. I love you dearly. I'm here for you. The links are in the description box. Send me an email if you have questions or anything like that. And then I will see you guys tomorrow, Easter Sunday, for those of us who celebrate Easter, or Resurrection Sunday, for those of us who are Christian fundamentalists who are like, whoop, whoop, go Jesus, go Jesus. That's for us. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you. Love you. Take care. Bye bye.